Yeah, hi, good morning. On my way to pyramids. And one thing I really don't like about taxis is that they never tell you the right price. They always tell a higher price. And for example, for this, it's asking for £100, and then it brought it down to £40, which is okay. 40 is like what Dumbo also takes. So I think a lot of tourists comes to Egypt. I think better stick it to Uber. Since till you get your experience, and then you have to negotiate based on that. So that's I don't know. They have told me at the very beginning the exact cost, that would have been much more easier and much more pleasant. But yeah, maybe could be something in the genes. So other than that, yeah, everybody I met so far was so quiet. Not quiet, but they are very loud when they speak. We feel like they are fighting or they are angry, but it's not the case. That's the way of their natural tongue, and yeah, it's a peaceful country with peace-loving people. Chaturanga. Yeah. So guys, good morning. I'm on my way to the pyramids with. What's your name? You said? Adel.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Adel. So apparently, one good point is that he can speak English very well, and so we wants to buy some souvenirs and see the pyramids from the distance, maybe take some videos. And he said the famous story about Egypt, the government stable. So let's see government stable, how authentic that government stable is. And strangely, no price was given. So once we go there, let us negotiate the price for that. Yeah, hopefully let's see what we can get out of today. It's just a marketing trick, isn't it?
Also, we have many places if you want to go. We have many places. We have Saqqara Pyramid, Dashur Pyramid.
So what are these pyramids?
Saqqara and Dashur.
This one?
This one, Giza Pyramid. It's
Giza.
famous.
Oh, okay.
Giza Pyramid. We have also Citadel, Civilization Museum, Egyptian Museum. You know?
Those are far away.
Yeah, we have many places.
Are they close by or far away?
Sorry?
Are they close by or far away?
No, in downtown.
In Cairo?
Yes.
Okay. So the next question of mine is how much you take to go to downtown and do all that?
Today or tomorrow?
I've not thought yet. Yeah, let's see, maybe even today. Inshallah.
Inshallah, I give you my telephone number. If you want to go to anywhere, I'll tell you the price.
Yeah. Please tell me the right price. Don't give me like bullshit prices. Like
From here to Egyptian pound, to downtown, 150 pound.
150 Egyptian pound.
Yes,
That sounds like a fair deal.
Sorry?
That sounds like a good amount. But when you ask for £100 to come to pyramids from that place, I was quite upset with you. I'm ready to pay the price, but not the tourist price,
Okay.
But on the other way, other than for the official engagement, I was a tourist. But I never felt like that I'm a tourist. But I did what most of the tourists do, so logically I was a tourist in that country for that week. Quite impressive. Let's see what happens with the pyramids.
Here I am at the entrance of the pyramids. It's awesome sight from here. Okay, and yeah, I think I paid a bit extra, but yeah, what to do now? Let's see. I'm going to enjoy the trip. As they said, it's going to take around 1 hour. So yeah, inshallah. Ride on this horse carriage with two beautiful gentlemen. Michael? Yeah. Okay. Michael is taking us around the pyramids. Yeah. So, yeah. See.
Egyptian music.
Egyptian music? Habibi, Habibi. حبيبي مرور رهي
بحبكوش يا دود العين. عارف انا ما بحبكوش؟
ما حبكوش.
Meaning?
يا
آه.
ما حبكوش كده ورا بعض يعني.
ما حبكوش.
ما حبكوش انا.
So this is how you see the pyramids as soon as you come through the gates where the ticketing is taking place. But for the host carriage that I hired, they had a different entrance to come through. So I had to go through this entrance. I think this is for the human entrance. And all the wagons and horse carriages has to come through different entrances.
This is Sphinx, you see? This is Sphinx. Sphinx grandfather. After I go back, I stop here, this one is Sphinx.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
إيه. يا حبيبي. إيه. الفيلم
No, these are
145. السلام عليكم عم عيد. طبعا فل عم عيد. هذا عم هاش. هذا small one 125 years.
yes. No,
Yeah,
I think
all pyramid 7,000 BC. You want to hear again, you bring all the tomb.
Oh, okay.
Yes, inside the pyramid, empty, there is nothing inside, nothing. Inside the pyramid, only 45 Oh, the Shakira that come here.
So we are basically among the tombs of the ancient pharaohs, and I think it has a good reason why, some of their tombs are submersive like this, and some of them are not so. I could see certain remaining smaller pyramids. So I think the shape of the pyramid is their baseline, I believe, and yeah, and they said they're taking all the belongings that they use in this life to the life after. So one thing significant, all of them, including ancient Sri Lankans and the other Mayans and everybody, they had this knowledge of a life after life. So basically the fundamental of building pyramids is to have enough place that they can have all their valuables which they used in this world to be taken to the next world. I'm not sure about how logical that is, but that explains why some of these pyramids are super tall like this, super humongous, and why others are small in size. So yeah, let's walk close to one. So I'm walking on this path that they have made to see to walk around the pyramids. I think I will not be allowed to walk. Oh yeah, they can, right? People are doing that, so I want to see, and especially have to be careful with people like this, and they will sort of try to get something out of you. Yeah, I mean, it has been touristy for like last century or so, so you can't expect nothing but everyone trying to rip you off. Yeah, but if you feel like you're happy about what you get, I don't think twice. And here it's a description plateau. It says about all the details. Yeah, it's amazing to be next to one of these gigantic monument, and on the other way, like this is related. This is something. Okay, Sri Lankans, they made it oval, but I think that is a lot after, like maybe after Christ. But I mean, these are the only two nations in the world, in the ancient world, who want to build things which goes up. Yeah. So they did, and not very sure about their engineering principles and disciplines, but yeah, it's amazing. I think as modern people now, we should never question, argue their technology. Just be amazed by it and just understand they are also smart as we are.
Yeah, on the way back from the pyramid, I purchased some food and tea and sat beside the roadside and enjoyed a little bit of time there, looking at what people do. And I met some locals. He's the one who's running the shop. And in the evening, I went to a Khalil market for some shopping and met one of my friends there at dinner. So it was quite happening at that evening. And this is
Had some sandwich over there. It was really good. Thank you, Slav. Hello, friends. Again in Khalil Market. It has been a very pleasant evening. So, yeah, see all these shops behind me. They show you very good stuff. And yeah,
by this time I was quite tired and not feeling much like seeing the surrounding and spend time on
here you have a
wandering around.
walkway
And
so people can sit down
but it was
and relax.
quite a different experience, and I loved every bit of it. So I think I kept walking for another like 10-15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes, and then decided to take my cab back to the hotel. That was how that evening was spent in Khalil Market and in the restaurant adjoining to it. And this is a scene from my hotel. Once I made back to the hotel, I took some breath. Once I reached there, before going into the room, I enjoyed the calmness, quietness, the night, and uh, yeah, that's me. No one else was there, so it was quite
This is the
relaxing.
hotel, this is the background. I think that is their banquet halls and the main lobby. So last night in Egypt, hopefully tomorrow by this time I'll be on a flight towards Sri Lanka through Dubai.
So following day was quite exciting one because I was about to leave Cairo and get back to Sri Lanka. So it was quite inspirational thing, and I had a quick breakfast. Then I think I had to do some last minute packing as well, and then took the Uber, if I can remember, yeah, Uber, back to airport. And this is what I saw on the way, and the buildings occupied by the locals, and then some of the residential areas I think I'm passing through, and then some of the modern and financial area. And yeah, compared to Sri Lanka, what missing is the green growth. You don't see any greenness. It's all about brown and sand and deserts. So these are some of the footage that I took on the way. Yeah, that's me. Hi. And you might wonder why I'm wearing a mask, because that was a time a pandemic was at its best, and we all had to make sure that we all take the precautions as much as possible. And I think this is once we enter the airport premises. There's a quite a big drive though, but it was this is how it looked like within the airport premises. You could see palm trees, and this is the aircraft that I took to come to Dubai from Cairo. And this is just before I was getting boarded into that aircraft. Took some footage there, and yeah, here I am seated in a middle aisle. Yeah, that's how it happened, but no complaints. And then this between this and the previous video, there's a gap which I could not record. That was like the 10.5 hours of my transit I spent in Dubai. Quite hectic. Arriving in Dubai at the middle of night, like midnight, and waiting 10.5 hours in DXB airport is quite a challenge. I never thought it would be a challenge, but it was. And this footage is the flight that I took on the next day. somewhere around 9:30 in the morning to come fly back to Sri Lanka. But we had a technical, or more like, technical stopover at Maldives to do the in-flight cabin cleaning and some sanitary work. So I think we spent around 1 hour in Maldives, and I put this footage because it's very beautiful approach that you have towards Malé Airport. Quite eye-catching. You can see all the pearls of the necklace uh, of the nation Maldives. So it was quite a breathtaking view, as well as a bit of a scary because at the final moment you feel like that your aircraft is going to land onto water, but it's not the case. It is going to land on a small island which you don't see until the aircraft touch the ground. So that's a different experience. That's a mixed emotional experience, and yeah, that was quite interesting for a first return flight that I had in my career. So I think all the credit should go to my employer who had given me the chances to see around the world and to do my job in a more delightful manner for me. So guys, so that's it for the this series. Soon I'll be flying back to Sri Lanka. All the footage that I took there in Sri Lankan approach was in dark. So guys, take care. If you like the video, make sure to uh, put a thumbs up and also to subscribe, and don't hesitate to share if you think someone else would also like it. Adios.